You're watching Gold Rush in a Rush, and we're recapping Season 4, Episode 4, Road from Hell. In this episode, we'll see 9 minutes of Todd Hoffman, 11 minutes of Dakota Fred, 13 minutes of Parker Schnabel, and 27 minutes of commercials, recaps, and previews. So what happened? Having failed to find the bottom of the glory hole, Dustin is ready to quit, but Fred wants to keep drilling. Despite a safety limit of only going 20 feet deeper, they dig 24 feet and discover blonde sand, a sign of finally reaching bedrock. They immediately begin digging, hauling, and fire up the D-Rocker for the first time, but the excavator throws a track at the bottom of the glory hole. After seeing some chains hauled and rocks falling, the track re-threads itself and they go back to work. However, their sluice box water has been running too fast, which they quickly fix with mud flaps, but in the process, did they lose all their gold? We have to wait till next week to see. Parker is running pay dirt and happy until the arrival of real miner Tony Beets. Parker is told he must double his output to 3,000 yards a week, as real miner Tony Beets wants his 15% cut of the profits maximized. Though working 14 hours a day, Greg is falling behind and loading Little Blue with pay dirt. Parker replaces Greg with Gene, who also falls behind because Little Blue needs an upgrade to its hopper, which costs $10,000. Money Parker does not have. Until after the commercial, when he apparently finds the money he needs and buys a new hopper. We watch the hoppers slowly get pushed into position, and one false move will end the entire mining season. Dramatic music plays as commands are given, such as up and down and whoa and stop. And then it is hooked up and ready. At 5 days in, he has only mined 2,000 yards of pay dirt. Can he get to the 3,000 yard limit in time? Yes. Real miner Tony Beets arrives to gather the gold, dry it, and weigh it. 15.5 ounces worth $22,000. Real miner Tony Beets immediately takes his 15% cut, but is impressed with Parker's work. Todd Hoffman, still weeks behind, needs his trommel running in 3 days, but their water pump is 2 miles away, and the road needed to transport it is washed away by rain, again, and they get stuck, again. So they cover the road with logs, which still gets them stuck, again. The 3-day deadline passes. They turn to digging up laterite, a local gravel, to rebuild the road. It's apparently their only chance. The road is fixed, the pump is delivered, horns are honked, and high fives are given. In hours, the team will be ready to mine gold. But then Todd reveals the news that he and Jack will be leaving the crew to go home for a visit, as he explains that nothing is more important to them than family, except continually filming reality television in all corners of the earth. Then they leave, and the crew begins to revolt. Best lines. The glory hole has never been more dangerous. Parker's out to prove he can play ball in the gold major leagues. Maybe I can MacGyver it. The Hoffmans are way out of their element. It's like trying to build a road with pancake batter. The Dakota boys have bedrock fever. Tune in next time when we're bound to see an unfortunate set of circumstances that are no way the fault of Todd Hoffman's lack of experience, intelligence, or planning.